Hello everybody, welcome back to Lion Darts, the reviewing channel on YouTube. We're going back to our roots today. We're dipping our toes back into our soft tip waters to bring you a review of a lighting system that has been specifically made for soft tip dartboards, which is quite a rare to come across because soft tip generally gets put on a bit of a back burner and you don't really get a lot of specifics for the sport other than the barrels and the boards themselves. So Mission have brought out the Torus ST Soft Tip Dartboard light. It can click and attach to any soft tip dartboards, and there are two functional ways of doing that. It's a lightweight molded construction, all out of plastic, so it's not heavy, so it's not going to really affect the board or pull at the segments that you're actually putting the light ring into. It comes with it's USB cable power, so any USB plug will power the actual light itself. As you can see, it's already on the board behind me. We'll cut to a section shortly. I'll show you what's in the box and how I've attached it to the board itself, and then we'll go back and we'll have a little analysis. But enjoy, and enjoy something that's soft tip specific. Speak to you in a sec. Right, so what's in the box? So as you can see up here, we've got the rainbow shaped light at the top here, which has a long cable here which attaches to a USB. So you will need to get yourself a USB plug that will plug into. I have plenty of them, but if you do need one, you can pick them up on Amazon for £4 to £5 a go. This is the bracket here which fixes to the soft tip dartboard. Obviously you've got your fixings in here. What these fixings do include is a screwdriver, a little mini screwdriver. These things are really useful around the house as well. If you've got any kids that have got toys that need a screw taken off the back, these little screwdrivers are perfect. So this will be being used for more than just this light ring, I can tell you that for nothing. All your little pins here that go through and into the segments of the board to hold the light into place as well. So that is basically what is in the box. You've got your set of instructions here as well. So basically talks you through the fitting process and everything that you need to do to get that up and running. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop it on the board. We're going to switch it on and see how it looks. Okay, so there we have it. She's on. The Mission ST Torus light, which is a soft tip specific lighting system that is used on 90 to 100% of all soft tip boards. And the reason you can use them on all soft tip boards is that basically this is a ground board. So this is the ground board 3S that I've been using for years and years and years. And you can fix it just using these four outer sections here of the light ring. But they do recommend to use all 8 pins when fixing it to the board for the most stability. So these 4 pins, as you can see, are just in here and they just go into the board. Okay, if you are using a different board that has got slightly bigger segments, you do give you a packet of self-tapping screws. So there's some small little self-tappers here, and you can use those to screw straight into a larger segmented board. So if it's possibly a darts live board, or it may be a V-darts board, it may be something that's got slightly bigger apertures to the holes, then you can use those self-tappers to get that in place. But that is it in place, casting not a lot of shadow. So there's not a great deal of shadow coming from the light. As you can see, there's a couple of darts already in the board, and down here is slightly darker than up on the 20 section, but the main focal point of the board is lit up extremely well. It is a little rainbow light system, so it's not a full circle, and I've thrown a few darts at the board and it doesn't interfere with play either. It doesn't get in the way. So yeah, that's the Torus ST light all set up. If I'm honest, I think we'll go away and we'll evaluate exactly what I feel about the light system. So yeah, stay tuned and I'll get to that just now. Welcome back. Thank you for jumping on and watching the review and seeing basically how the light ring is set up, what comes in the box, and my little intro at the beginning. I'm going to talk to you about how I feel about the system. I do like Mission's approach to soft tip. I think they're one of the only brands that really have taken the game and actually introduced specific products for people to purchase to enhance their soft tip experience at home. I like the system. I like the way it's set up. I like the fact that you can just pin it in and then you can take the pins out, disconnect it, and it can compactly sort of, you can put it away in a rucksack even, and it'll be safe. It means it's portable, means you can take it around with you. And I think you could probably adapt this to use this on a standard board as well. I know they have the 120, I believe it is, or the 170 Torus light ring that you can use on tour, that you can take around with you. They've even got carry cases for those. But if you do have both boards, it might pay you to invest in this instead. And then you can use it for steel tip, and then you've also got the board there, or the light ring there for your soft tip board should you come to use it as well. So it's also giving you both options, and it's giving you that flexibility to have a light ring for your soft tip board specifically, or you can have it for soft and steel. The screwing in option on the larger segments I think is good. I think it basically created a product that can be used by anybody, for any board, and I think that's really important, because I think a lot of brands generally try to aim things at something specific. Like a lot of people, like the company Gran will only ever bring out products that are compatible with a Gran board. Whereas this light is compatible with a Gran board, a Darts Life Home, a V Darts board. You can use them on the Arachnid boards. You can use them on anything, any soft tip board. You've got that flexibility to be able to use it with any of those products. The fact it's USB power, I think it's good. I think it's good that a lot of companies now aren't sticking AC adapters in with products, purely because I think it bumps the cost up and therefore puts that price increase onto you guys as well. And when you can purchase this light system for this amount of money, it basically it makes it affordable for everybody and accessible for everybody. And I think accessories should be accessible to people that are playing darts, because like once you spent 50 quid on a dartboard, or in this case in a Gran board, £300 on a dartboard, you bought a new set of darts, you've done this, that and the other, it becomes a very expensive hobby. And to have accessories that are accessible to everybody, I think is really, really good. And I like the way that Mission are doing that. And I think that a lot more companies should sort of take a bit of heed, and just make things a little bit more accessible. Just because it's got a big name on the label doesn't mean to say it has to have a big price tag to match. So all in all, I think the Torus ST Lite is a fantastic investment if you're a soft tip player. And a steel player alike. You can adapt it to use it on a steel tip board. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it, but the option is there. So a really good lighting system, a very, very fantastic, a very, very good solution for soft tip players. And this is available for you guys to pick up at most retailers, and Darts Corner as well specifically. So thank you very much for watching the review. Pop out and get yourself a Torus ST. And I'll speak to you guys all soon. Coming up very, very soon, we have a launch showcase from QSOL. We also, in November, have a launch showcase from a very well-known Dutch darts company that have as their logo, a rather angry farm animal. I'll let you work that one out yourselves. But yeah, all coming up on the channel very, very soon. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. Take care.